was saying this morning was Hawaiian Spirits Live Again. I wrote the song for my grandmother, Eliza Kamaʻāina Osorio. She was born in Hamakua and she taught elementary school in the public schools during the territory in Heoli. She was fluent in Hawaiian. She dreamed in Hawaiian, she told me. She composed in Hawaiian, but she never used the language around the rest of us. And consequently, we grew up speaking only one language, and that was English. When I think of my grandmother, I think of the time she took us up to see Tutupele. Well, she didn't think of it as Tutupele, perhaps because she was also Christian. But she took us up to see Kilauea ʻaikea erupt in 1960. And I remember being struck by the power of Tutupele again. After viewing that eruption, we went down the road for a bit. And she was taking us on a tour of a number of those luaupele along the chain of craters road. And for the first time, I noticed this bird flying around the rim of the crater. And the bird is called ʻaikea. My grandmother explained all of this to me when I asked, what is that bird? Why does it fly here? You could see the steam rising out of these old luaupele. You know, it was still hot on the floor. And she said, they're here because that's where their nests are safest. But they don't feed here. They go all the way to the ocean, all the way down to Puna. And then they fly back for their cake. And I never forgot that. I never forgot how it made me feel. That in the midst of all that looked like desolation, you know, because it's just all rock and very little vegetation, this buoyant side of life. And I thought about our people later on when I was in my 20s and I wrote this song. It's called ʻaikea. And I dedicate this song to all of our kanaka who've been so resilient and so persistent in the pursuit of the things we know are true, and we know that reflect our aloha, this place, and each other. Flies below the stand upon the brink of Kilauea, spectacle of beauty and despair. The shells of shattered trees stand naked in the glare, portrait of the power sleeping there. But as it flies, one life defies the land. The crater bird who glides and rides the air, treads softly on the way of those who passed through here before, looks silently upon the days of sorrow that they've borne. Shed your light upon the darkened land before you mourn. ʻaikea flies below the rim. ʻaikea sail upon the wind. We wait upon the grace of Kilauea and breathe the bitter story in the air. A strong and supple race that live beneath her hand, now scattered like stones across the land.